What's going on, guys? Your boy Whiskey here, and today we're gonna be whipping up some Chickie Nuggies. And no, we are not taking some frozen ones and just throwing them in a microwave for 30 seconds. We're doing some homemade Chickie Nuggies that are copycats of a certain fast food chain that I'm not gonna put on the screen or anything. It's not gonna be up there or anywhere. So before we get into this, guys, don't forget to like and share, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, and we're just gonna roll, right? Just roll right into it. So today we're gonna be talking about the USS William D. Porter. It is a boat during World War II that had an incredibly illustrious, long-lasting career. And it did great things, just great things, great things. So I don't have a shot to slam back today, but I do have an Irish coffee. So if you guys want to just sit back with some Irish coffee, let's get this rolling. All right, so the USS William D. Porter is commissioned on July 6, 1943. It's a Fletcher class destroyer. And it went on a shakedown cruise in Cuba in July of that year, right, 1943. Like right after commission, goes down to Cuba, does a shakedown cruise, then goes to Norfolk to get some minor repairs done. After it gets some minor repairs done, it goes out, it does some training just to get its kind of self up to speed, and then in November of 1943, 12 November, it departs Norfolk. And as it's departing Norfolk, like imagine you're backing out of a parking spot of a parking lot, but your passenger door's open and it rips off the side of the car next to you. No! It did that to the ship next to it. Its anchor, when it raised it, ripped off part of the railing of the ship next to it. Great start. Just great start. So it goes out into the Atlantic to meet up with the Iowa, a battleship carrying a very VIP type of VIP, President Roosevelt. Whew! The next day, 13 November, as they're on their cruise, they accidentally drop the depth charge, which is a big barrel full of explosives used to hit submarines. Well, it explodes, and the whole fleet starts moving around like, oh God, there's U-boats everywhere. And then the porter's like, nah, that was me. That was me. I dropped the thing. No big deal. Everybody's like, one of ours, not a big deal. The next day, President Roosevelt on the Iowa is like, hey, I want to see the Iowa do some anti-aircraft drills. So the Iowa goes, okay, cool. Let some balloons out in the air, like weather balloons, and start popping them with their anti-aircraft guns. The porter is like, man, we got to like make up for what we just did yesterday. We look like dumb butts. So they are like, we're going to take part in the drills. They start shooting down the planes too, or the balloons too. And then accidentally, someone presses a bad button, and a torpedo just goes out in the water, armed, primed, ready to go, right towards the Iowa. Now, they're under radio silence. It's like, the Germans might be around. They don't want to intercept all that stuff. So they're like, let's just signal the Iowa with flashing lights. And they transmit the wrong message through Morse code. So finally, they got on the radio, and they're like, guys, move. We shot a torpedo at you accidentally. The Iowa takes evasive maneuvers and then trains its guns on the porter. About to blow it out of the water. Like, you guys messed up twice in 2 days trying to kill the president. We will destroy you. The porter is then ordered to Cuba for inquiry. Everybody is cleared. And they're like, hey, no, it was just an accident. Except for one guy, the chief torpedo officer, who's sentenced to hard labor. His sentence was eventually commuted by the president. So it wasn't really that big a deal, but just not really an auspicious career so far for this destroyer. So they're transferred to the Pacific Theater. The thought process being out of sight, way out of sight, way out of mind. And everything in Pacific Theater goes pretty well until it meets its end. And its end, of course, is not going to be something normal. A kamikaze plane during the Battle of Okinawa comes in, trying to kill it, trying to blow it up. And the porter does evasive maneuvers, and it misses. It hits the water. The porter's like, hey, we're good. Everything's good. We're fine. until the kamikaze plane goes under the porter and blows up, lifts the ship out of the water, and within a few minutes it sinks. Surprisingly, no casualties. No casualties. So, this ship, commissioned, goes out, almost kills the president, goes to the Pacific Theater, and gets blown up by a kamikaze in a weird attack. And that's pretty much it. That's the short and sweet story of the William D. Porter. As always, guys, thanks for being here. It was kind of a short episode, but it was really quick recipe. I didn't expect it to be as short as it was. So, as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on the Instagrams. Follow my new channel, my gaming channel. If you're into that gaming thing, it's right there. Go follow one of my BFFs, Better Off Red, if you want some true crime stuff. She's going to be mad because I said this one was going to be a true crime one, but don't be mad. The next one, it's a longer recipe, and it'll be more of a true crime story. I wanted to give that one its due. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it its due. It can't be a short, like 5-minute episode. It's gotta be a longer one. So don't get mad. All right. Anyway, you guys, as always, I hope you guys are having a good New Year so far. If you guys are watching this in real time, it's like February. So yeah, hope you guys have a good year so far. As always, stay legendary, be safe, and stay feisty. Keep cooking.